What is going on, everyone? Hyperactive here, back with another video on One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 here. I know it's been a little while since I played this game, but as you can see in the title of this video, I'm going to be doing Yamato's Adventures and showing you guys how to pretty much do episode 1 and get all of the 15,000 score that you need. I'm changing my music here to Gear 2 because it's a pretty good song, I recommend it, and yeah, go ahead and give it a listen while you play through these stages. But anyway guys, what you're going to want to do to get 15,000 score is, it's pretty simple. You just got to keep a keen eye and prioritize your objectives and follow along with the video here. So as you guys can see here, I'm in the land of Wano playing as none other than Yamato, of course, on her adventure, and we have some objectives for Yamato while she goes out adventuring, and we got some main objective and some sub mission objectives. So pretty much what we're gonna do is you're gonna want to put your sub mission objectives at priority. So you have a lot of time before these sub missions appear. As you guys can see here, I'm kind of taking my time with this. You guys can see here the defense commander just kind of spawned. So you want to keep your eye out for things like that. Also keep your eyes out for like little perks to pick up with just like weapon boosts or like, you know, food on the ground or treasure chests laying around. They do increase your score just for picking them up, so don't ever like overlook them and think you're too powerful enough, because they do add to your score, and you want to make sure that you're trying to add your score to as high as you can with any opportunity given. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for chests and like, you know, weapon perks and like shields and stuff like that too, because they do add to your score. But back on topic with the main objectives here, is you guys can see I'm just taking out these minor enemies, waiting for the sub mission to appear. You don't want to complete the main mission too fast, because if you do, then your sub mission may not even get a chance to trigger, and you may miss out on an entire opportunity, which is what a lot of people end up doing, because they're like so strong they just end up taking out all like the mobs and stuff and all like the objectives, and like they're wondering why the sub mission never appeared. It's because you just took him out too fast. So I recommend either using a strong character or a weak character. I'll explain it more in depth with that as the reason why is later on. But as you guys can see here, I'm waiting before defeating that last commander because he's my main objective, because I know the sub mission is going to spawn soon, and here it is right here. Found Okiku surrounded by Vigilante. Now I'll go ahead and finish this sub mission in one hit, and I'll get all the points and stuff that I'm going to receive for that. Now I can go ahead and complete the main mission and defeat all the pirate commanders. So you guys want to just wait for submissions to appear, and then after you've done them, just go back and complete your main missions. Right now, while they talk like that in the dialogue, what you can do is pretty much just go around and defeat minor enemies, because you're going to want to try to get as many kills as you can. Every 500 kills is 300 added to your score. But here is the next objective. Here is Yamato changing the search area. Once she changes the search area, it's over. It's never going to go back. All the sub quests that you're going to get from those areas being changed are going to disappear. So the next main quest is to defeat Hawkins, and Hawkins sticks around for a little while before disappearing off the map. He is a main quest, and they normally don't disappear, but for some reasons, I don't know why, but Hawkins does disappear for some reason, so don't forget about him. But still focus on your sub-objectives here, which is the next one is going to be on the bridge here, which is going to spawn after Hawkins spawns. So don't defeat Hawkins first. Wait a little bit and make your way to the bridge over here and just defeat all of the reinforcements that appear on the bridge. Once you go ahead and defeat that, then you will complete the second submission quest. And in doing so, you will award yourself with another extra minute to complete all of your other objectives. Now, I have two objectives here, which is Hawkins as the main objective there. But another main objective that I have that's not a submission is to defeat all the pirate commanders. As you can see in the top right corner, I've got two dots there on the mission log, which is to give Hawkins a beating and defeat all pirate commander rampaging through the Flower Capital. Now, before you go ahead and defeat Hawkins, just try and like make your way across to him. But like while you're doing so, take out some pirate commanders. Trust me, it'll alleviate the stress later on, because these guys can get pretty separated throughout the map and make it really hard for you to defeat them in the designated time that you want to get, because you want to do it as fast as you can. And don't I'll talk about what I just the Mr. One guy back there and why I didn't kill him. But as you guys can see, the next submission is already on the go, and Hawkins is about to despawn, so you kind of got to defeat him quick, because he was the first main mission to appear before the commanders, so he's going to have a likelier chance of disappearing before that other main mission. So I'm going to go ahead and power up here, and I'm going to go ahead and focus on my submission next, because I did take out 3 of the commanders, which is well, here is 4 here, I believe, taken out now. So that's going to just leave about 1 more commander to deal with after I finish this submission. Now in the submission, you've got 3 towers. You can see here the little transparent like circles on the map. I'm going to one of them on the top bottom left. Now it's not guaranteed that for this submission quest, the lookout guy that you're looking for on these towers is going to be at the one that I went to. So just make sure you're going to one of the 3, and hopefully you guys can find them before the mission ends. But pretty much once you go ahead and do that, you can finally finish your main quest here, and now you can like save a lot of time that you would have like spent trying to find all the commanders being spread out all over the map. And here's another submission quest here too with Drake. So before I go back and defeat that commander, I'm going to go ahead and prioritize this submission as well, because Drake is another limited time. And you guys may be wondering why I'm like always prioritizing the submissions, because like submissions, they add to your like time overall. So yeah, I got 45 seconds for defeating him, which is like giving me a lot more time to just like work with for future reference. So now that's once all my like miscellaneous quests are out the way, now I believe I can finally go back to the main quest here, which is I think what I'm doing here right now. I'm trying to talk over it, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing here. I just know the objective that I was going for as far as like taking my priorities at one at a time. So yeah, there we go. I defeated that, and now I went ahead and completed all the main quests and the sub quests. So once you go ahead and do that, you just, like I said, kill some enemies throughout the dialogue to help your score improve. Always try to kill enemies. Don't ever stand still waiting for the next one. Just try to continue to stay on the move, and wait for Yamato to change the area so that you guys can do more quests. And so when she does that, then obviously more quests will appear, and you can go ahead and do that stuff. So as you guys can see, the next main quest here is Kaido appearing. Now Kaido is going to stick around no matter what. He's not going to leave the area no matter what. So you can take as much time as you need defeating like other enemies and kind of dragging it out, because with all the time that you can accumulated now, you have a lot of time to spare to just kill a lot of other enemies and get those points up. Because again, every 500 kills from NPCs is another 300 points added to your total score. And also you can go ahead and smash some like environments and stuff like that, so you guys can have more of a chance to collect like, you know, all the different perks like that lying around the map, because sometimes they can hide in like objects as well. So you guys make sure you're looking out for treasure chests, make sure you're looking out for other things as well, and you know, keep your eyes on the lookout. Now the next submission we have here is to defeat Jack. He spawns when Kaido spawns. I think he is the last submission. Once you defeat this one, I don't believe there are any more submissions that actually appear on the map. So yeah, once he's done, now you really have free reign and like a lot of time to just really do whatever before defeating Kaido, because Kaido's going to give you a minute anyway. And I do have, I'm actually looking in the corner here, I do have 2 objectives here for main missions that aren't going to go away anytime soon, which is defeating Kaido, and also I have to defeat the commanders, the remaining commander samurai chiefs as well. Here's Jozu. He's a passionate soul. Passionate souls aren't objectives, guys. You can like overlook them. They're not going to deter you from like missing a submission, or Yamato's not going to have a specific dialogue for like missing them. So you can go ahead and like defeat them whenever you want to. Only do it if you know you have no other submissions, and like, you know, you can just do it because you know you can. They do add another additional 100 points, so you guys can go ahead and just defeat them. I defeated Buggy, I defeated Josie, as you guys can see here in the video, because I knew that I had time to finish my last 2 submissions. I had a lot of time actually, so I wouldn't have to worry about like, you know, not defeating them or them being a hindrance. Because they do add to my score anyway. So only do that when you know you're already done with all your like submissions, and you have like main missions that aren't going to disappear, is when you go for the passionate souls like Jozu or Buggy or any other boss that spawns on the map. But yeah, so I'm already about to defeat Kaido here. There we go. Kaido's defeated. And I already defeated my other quest as well, which was the samurai across the map, which is why I still have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, because both of those main quests will give you a minute total. And yeah, so right now what I'm doing in the video right here is I'm pretty much just looking around for chests and stuff, seeing if I missed any like pickups and stuff like that. Since I didn't, what I'm gonna do is my last objective here, which is to capture Bakura Town. I have 3 minutes to do that, and that's a pretty long time. So I can just drag this out as long as I need to, defeat a lot of enemies here, wait for some more passionate soul bosses to appear on the map. I think Carrot should spawn. Yep, there she is. Carrot spawned on the map. I do remember fighting her in this video. So I can go ahead and defeat her without ever having to worry about, you know, neglecting my time, because again, I know I have a main quest that's going to give me another minute anyway, and I'm pretty strong. I can defeat all these enemies pretty quickly, as you guys can see, and get back to my objective, and also, you know, finish that quickly as well, and get that additional minute back. As you guys can see there, I have 2 minutes left, and I'm on to the last and final dialogue from Yamato as far as her adventure goes, and that means that Kaido is about to spawn. So for this part, this is where I say being weaker may come to an advantage, because you don't have to worry about slowly taking damage because you're so strong. What I mean by that is at the end of the total result screen, you're gonna have two things. You're gonna have total enemies defeated and how much damage you've taken. Make sure you guys are taking damage. Okay, I know that's crazy to say. Don't kill yourself, of course, but like make sure you're taking damage, because however much damage you take actually like adds on to your final result screen score. So you guys can see here, I'm pretty much just taking damage from Kaido. It's not doing much because I'm so strong as it is, which is why being a weaker character may be a little more easier, because you can like rack up on getting damaged a lot faster. It's just a little more riskier because you know you're at fault of possibly dying if your skill just isn't there, or the time runs out before you can like put enough damage into Kaido. So that's like a little riskier. But with me, I can go ahead and just literally one-shot Kaido with this next move here. I got 15 seconds on the clock. That's way more than enough time. I could have taken more damage if I wanted to, but being it is that I already had 15 on my score, I already knew that 500 points is all I needed to like pretty much clear the 15,000 marker on my points on the objective screen there. And that's pretty much it. Go ahead and let the dialogue ride out and take us to the result screen. There we go. Got that big old fat win objective thingy there. And as you guys can see here, enemies defeated and damage taken. Took 671 damage. That added to my score. I got 16,610. Didn't have to do all the objectives, just, you know, some, because it's not going to make a difference anyway. And then that's it. That's how you complete it, guys. So if you guys know this video, let me know in the comment section below. I can make more for like the other episodes she has. But if you guys want to see that next video, let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.